Good morning, dear students. We will revise today the next lesson, lesson 15, simple past tense. We have already learned about the lesson, isn't it? So let's revise again and learn more about simple past tense. All of you open the book. Simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to express an action that took place in the past. So the simple past tense is used to express an action that took place in past. Understood? Simple past tense is used to express an action that took place in the past. It is very clearly it is given, okay? You have to remember this. Let's see the example. Look at the following sentences. First number, Karun climbed up the tree. Second number, Bhavna passed her final exam. Number 3, my father cooked for us. So these are the examples of simple past tense. Okay. Now let's do the exercise. Exercise 1. Rewrite the following paragraph in the simple past tense. I'll be saying the answer, okay? You write down. Bhola, the donkey, suddenly ceased. Instead of cease, you write saw. Suddenly saw Kalia, the wolf, coming towards him. He fears. Instead of fears, you write feared. He feared for his life. He quickly thinks. Instead of thinks, you write thought. Thought of a plan. As Kalia is, instead of is, you write was. As Kalia was about to punch upon him, he begins. Instead of begins, you write began. He began to limp and makes. Instead of makes, you write made. And made a lot of morning noise. Lot of morning noises. Kalia stops. Instead of stops, you write stopped. Kalia stopped and asked. Instead of asked, you write asked. Asked Bhola what has. Instead of has, you write had. What had happened. Bhola tells. Instead of tells, you write told. Bhola told him to look behind him. As Kalia does. Instead of does, you write did. Did so, Bhola kicks. Instead of kicks, you write kicked. Bhola kicked him hard. Kalia topples. Instead of topples, you write toppled. Kalia toppled over and Bhola escapes. Instead of escapes, you write escaped. Have you done it? Alright. So now let's see exercise 2. Rewrite the following sentences in the simple past tense. First number, my father teaches me every evening. This is given in simple present tense, isn't it? So let's change these sentences into simple past tense. So the answer is, my father taught me every evening. Second number, flowers bloom in our garden. This is given in simple present tense. So now let's change it into simple past tense. Flowers bloomed in our garden. Third number, Salim carries a candle in the darkness? The answer is Salim carried a candle in the darkness. Number 4. The children swim in the lake. The answer is the children swam in the lake. Number 5. Sunita talks very politely to her guests. In simple past tense, Sunita talked very politely to her guests. Number 6. We take all precautions when we play with fireworks. In simple past tense, we took all precautions when we played with fireworks. Number 7. She always goes to the library after her classes. In simple past tense, she always went to the library after her classes. Number 8. My brother lives in a boarding house. The answer is my brother lived in a boarding house. Number 9. I feel uncomfortable among strangers and never speak with them. In simple past tense, I felt uncomfortable among strangers and never spoke with them. Number 10. Good books cost more. In simple past tense, good books cost more. So, exercise 2 is over. Now, let's move to exercise 3. Rewrite the following story after using the correct forms of the verbs given in brackets. Here also I will be saying the answer you write down. Okay. Once there be. Okay. Instead of be you write lived. Once there lived an Arab. He has. Instead of has you write had. He had a camel. It be. Instead of be you write was. It was the winter season. The Arab passed. Instead of pass you write passed. The Arab passed through a desert. At night he set up a small tent and go. Instead of go you write went into it to take rest. The tent be. Instead of be you write was. The tent was too small to accommodate both the Arab and his camel. The camel therefore has. Instead of has you write had to remain outside. At midnight the camel can. Instead of can you write could not bear the cold weather. He requested. Instead of request you write requested. He requested his master to allow him in. Again and again he demanded. Instead of demand you write demanded more and more space. The kind Arab go. Instead of go you write went on agreeing. In the end the camel occupied. Instead of occupy you write occupied the entire tent. The master was forced. Instead of force you write forced to leave the tent. Now the generous master learned. Instead of learn you write learned the lesson that one should be kind and sympathetic but not at one's own cost. So exercise 3 also we have completed. Now let's move to exercise 4. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given in brackets. First number Ruby. Ruby hanged her frock on the peg. Second number the servant. posted my letters. Number 3, a bomb scare caused a delay of our flight. Number 4, the police caught the thief red-handed. Number 5, I read a number of detective stories in my childhood. Number 6, I learned Marathi when I was in Mumbai. Number 7, the child wept bitterly. Number 8, we laughed loudly when we heard the joke. Next, my mother hurt herself with a knife while she was cutting vegetables. Number 10, India reached her glory in the Gupta period. Have you done it? Alright, so we have completed exercise 4. Now here oral exercise. Let's see. Make 16 sentences from the table given below. So here in this table, some words are given. Okay, you have to join and make 16 sentences out of this. Okay, I enjoyed chatting. We wept loudly. You laughed till late at night. He studied with joy. Okay, already 4 sentences are given. You can make more sentences. Now next, write the first verse of the poem, The Land of Counterpane by R.L. Stevenson in the past tense. When I am instead of am, you can write was. When I was sick and lay, instead of lie, you write lay. Lay in bed. I have, instead of have, you write had. I had 2 pillows at my head, and all my toys beside me lay, to keep me happy all the day. This is the poem. Okay, so we have completed revising lesson 15. So please learn the exercises and prepare well for the exam. Understood? See you in next class. Thank you.